Hey, what's up you guys? My name's James and this is my YouTube channel, Top 5 Rant. Now today, it's not Saturday, but the reason why I'm doing this video is because I missed last Saturday and this is a way for me of making it up to you. Now today, I'm going to be talking about what I think about Doctor Who and some tidbits and stuff. Now, I started watching Doctor Who not too long ago. I was introduced to it by my best friend Patrick. He kept on going on saying it was a really good show. I'm like, fine. And I started watching it pretty much near the end of the 10th Doctor. 10th Doctor's reign. And never really seen much of the David Tennant who played the 10th Doctor. So I would have to say my Doctor specifically would have to be the 11th, because who was played by Matt Smith, because he's the very first Doctor I've seen the entire series of all the seasons from. Now, I wouldn't say Matt Smith would be my favorite, but everybody's favorite is David Tennant, who plays the 10th Doctor. Now, for those of you that don't know about Doctor Who, it's a science fiction TV show that started in 1963, I think, and it grew and grew into pretty much a cult following, and now it has millions of fans. And I still think it's hilarious, but apparently it's not that old because my dad's older than the show. Yes, I still think that's funny. Now, I think all the Whovians, now Whovians are the people who are fans of the show Doctor Who, which is why they're called Whovians. Now, all you Whovians out there should already know that at the end of this year, Matt Smith's reign as the 11th Doctor will come to an end, and he will regenerate at the end of the 2013 Christmas special. Now, there's rumors going around on who's going to play it. No one knows. If the actual 12th Doctor is going to make an appearance at the end of the 2013 Christmas special. There's also rumors saying it might be a female this time. It still hasn't explained on how it might be possible. It probably has, but I haven't been watching it that much. Now, since I started watching Doctor Who, I have become a really major fan. And I blame that on my friend Patrick. And because I spent like $40 freaking on two sonic screwdrivers. One, a flashlight, and one pretty much a toy. I don't care. They're pretty cool. Now, after I started watching Doctor Who, luckily, thank God, BBC America started rerunning the 9th Doctor through the 10th Doctor. So I was able to start from scratch. From watching from the beginning of the 9th Doctor, who was played by Christopher Eccleston. And I actually thought he did pretty good as the Doctor, even though he only played the Doctor for the 2005 series, which I read somewhere that he kind of regretted not staying on for a little bit longer because he thought that it wasn't gonna. He knew about the show and how famous it was, and it stopped after like 7 years, after 7 Doctors. And then in 1996 they tried to revive the series with a Doctor Who movie with the 8th Doctor, but it didn't really was able to pick up the TV series again until 2005. And they decided just to start with a brand new Doctor with no regeneration from the 8th to 9th, so no one knows how the 8th Doctor regenerated into the 9th Doctor. But it's something has to do with probably has to do with the Time War. Now I started watching it, and I got hooked, and now I'm pretty much caught up with the TV show, except for a few episodes for the second season of the 10th Doctor. Now, I can see why everybody likes David Tennant as the Doctor. He does a really good job as the Doctor, and I would have to say he's personally probably one of my favorites. But because I never actually started watching Doctor Who until the end of his reign as a Doctor, and I started watching it when Matt Smith came in as the Doctor. So I would have to say Matt Smith personally would have to be my favorite Doctor, but David Tennant's like right behind him, and then Christopher Eccleston. I'll just save that for a little because I'm going to be doing a top 5 for my favorite Doctors. Now, I'm not that old. I'm 20 years old, so I haven't really been watching it, like I keep on saying. I've only watched the 9th and the 10th, and I'm now caught up with the 11th, and now we have the 12th Doctor that's coming out. And I think everybody knows what how most Whovians are feeling now, isn't how you get attached to a certain Doctor, and then when he generates, it's like, no, you do not want to see that actor leave the spot as Doctor. That's how. Even the actor, like David Tennant, he was actually really kind of sad that he was leaving the role as Doctor Who, as the Doctor. And millions of fans also did not like that too, because they love David Tennant. And it's like, but here's the thing though, with Regeneration, it's a new beginning, a new time. You don't know if you're gonna like this guy, but still, guy or girl, I should say. But you never know until you actually see it. Because I've watched a few episodes of the 10th Doctor, but like I said earlier, I didn't actually really watch the 10th Doctor's seasons or series until after like I started watching the 11th Doctor season. It's written. It's confusing. But after a little bit into the 11th Doctor, I'm like, I'm going to start watching the previous seasons of the 9 and 10. So luckily, like I said before, BBC was actually rerunning the 9th, starting from the beginning of the 9th series, of the 9th Doctor series. Now, in November, we have the 50th anniversary, which everybody's looking forward to, because David Tennant's coming back as the 10th Doctor, and so is his companion Rose. And Rose has been the Doctor's companion from the 9th Doctor till the end of season 2 of the 10th Doctor, of series 2 of the 10th Doctor's reign, of the 10th Doctor's series thing. I have no idea. Now, I think it's well done. The story is great. You can actually relate to most of the characters, especially the companions that travel with the Doctor. And you just get emotionally attached to the person that plays the Doctor and also the companions. And you Whovians should know what I'm talking about. It's just really hard to see the companions go. So let's just hope that the person that they get to play the 12th Doctor does a really good. He has a big shoes to fill, especially since Matt Smith had to fill it, step into David Tennant's shoes. And that must have been some real pressure to him too, because he had to fill such a favorite incarnation of the Doctor. And now the 12th Doctor, whoever plays the 12th Doctor, now has to feel the same way with Matt Smith, when he has to fill it great. I have so much pressure. I have to to live up to what Matt Smith did. Now, personally, I would not care if it was a male or female, but it might take a while for the actual series to actually fans to wrap around their mind around the concept that the Doctor will if he regenerates into a female, then it's like, wow, say he becomes in contact with old companions, that would be just weird. Now, for the monsters, those things are well done. My dog's drinking water. And I will also be doing a top 5 of my top 5, I wouldn't say favorite monsters of Doctor Who. I'm like, probably the freakiest, like the Weeping Angels. Everybody hates the Weeping Angels. Those things are terrible. And then you have the Silence, they're just creepy. Yeah. But that will be for a later date. Way later. But this Saturday, I promise you, I will have a new top 5 video up this Saturday. And I just wanted to tell you what my thoughts about what's going on with Doctor Who, how I got into it, why I'm a fan and stuff. And there you have it. I still think it's hilarious. I still just can't wrap my mind around it that my dad's older than Doctor Who. That is just weird. Yeah. So, if you have any comments about what you think about Doctor Who down below, who do you think should play the 12th Doctor? Or male or female, I don't care. Like this video, share it, subscribe to my channel. Now, personally, see, I'm getting off topic again. I'm getting off topic. I would actually, I don't know who I would see playing as the next Doctor. I could probably see Hugh Laurie, maybe, the guy that played House. He might be a good person to be the Doctor. Or Simon Pegg, I don't know. They're really good. They're really good actors. Females, I have no idea. But those are just, I truly have no idea who I would think would be a good actor or actress to take over the spot as the 12th Doctor. And that's about it. So, like I said, who do you think what's your personal thought about Doctor Who? Who do you think should be the 12th Doctor? What's your thoughts about Matt Smith leaving? How did you become a fan of the series? How long have you been a fan of the series? And anything else down in the comments below. And like this video, share it with your friends. And I know I'm trying to think of stuff, sorry. I got up I went to bed at like around 5. Got up at 7. And I'm tired. And I just took a shower. So, if I'm rambling, I am so sorry. I don't get up early. I'm not an early person. But, same thing, all that stuff. And I might do another one of these. I don't know what. I might do one for Defiance. That's a good show. But that'll be another time. And I highly recommend watching, if you're not a fan of Doctor Who, I would highly recommend start watching it. You could find you can try to find the first seven seven series things of the Doctors at Best Buy probably, or you can start watching it from the very beginning, or you can start watching it from the Ninth Doctor. It's either way, you can still become a fan either way, because I haven't seen the other seven or the eighth Doctor's movie, and I just started watching so it's just either way, you can start watching it and you probably just know what's going on. The show's really confusing. So anyway, like I said for the third time probably, sorry. But any thoughts of Doctor Who, Matt Smith leaving, Christmas special? How do you think he's gonna go? The 50th anniversary. What's that all about? About that old guy, John Hurt thing, that unknown incarnation stuff. Anything about Doctor Who down below. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'm so sorry about rambling on. And I'll see you next time. Bye.